let me say this. I was telling people to report that page, right? But I think I may have a win, and I'm gonna tell you guys in a second. I always post, you know, my links down below, and I was always posting my Facebook page. So my old Facebook page will be down below, and my new Facebook page, which I want you guys to follow, is down below as well. Now, with all that being said, coming up to today, right? So I'm still butthurt. I'm still butthurt about everything. And now what's on my mind is, how do I get paid? Because I was monetized. So now my thing was, am I gonna get paid? And I was Googling everything. I'm like, will I still get paid from my reels even though I was hacked? Did they change my bank information that was on there? You know, any of that, right? So I'm researching, still didn't really get my answer. It has 19,000 followers. Mind you, when I had access to it, it had 11K. I don't know, and if you guys know how this works, please comment down below and let me know. Please, because I would still love to know the behind the scenes of what they did. Because I don't see any ads or anything on my page, but I noticed that my views skyrocket. Two of the videos one has 10K, one has 11K views. Another video has 342,000 views. The biggest one on there, y'all, the biggest one, and here's a screenshot. It has 13 million views. And it's on a brand that I did. It's the Mrs. Kisses strapless bra. I did a video on this channel for it. I also did a reel or TikTok. I think I did a TikTok or whatever. But anyway, I posted it to my Facebook. 13 million freaking views, y'all. I don't know what they did on the back end to have my channel go from 11K to 19K within a matter of weeks. It skyrocketed. I don't know what they did to those videos to have those many views. Again, if you guys know how hacking and all that works, please comment down below and let me know what they could have done. And I also want to know, because they have to benefit off of it. The whole point of you hacking somebody's page is to get their following to make money from their page. So I want to know, how are they making money from this page, right? Of course, the reels and things that the money I would have made off the reels they could get. But here's the thing though. Here's where I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but not just yet. So the other day, 2 days ago, I went back on that page, because periodically I go back on that page, because up until yesterday, I would go on that page and they didn't put nothing on the page. They didn't add no videos. It was still my video. So I'm like, if you're gonna take over the page, I thought you were gonna add stuff to it. So what are you doing? So 2 days ago, I go on that page. And again, periodically I said, I'm trying to find a way to get in. I'm trying to find a way, like maybe they forgot to do something. Maybe they forgot to change something. Let me see if I can, so I didn't give up. I'm like, let me see. So when I go on that page, there's the word manage, right? And it says you can only manage this page from Meta Business Suite, which is the app I told you that you can manage your content. So I'm like, I went on there before, but I said, maybe I'm missing something. Let me go back on there. So I click manage. It has two options. You can view your insights, and I think the second option is like view settings or something like that. And I went through these steps before, but I'm like, let me just do it again. So I clicked the second option. So on that option, it has your ads, it has your payout, it has your settings, it has different things. So I'm like, okay, I went through those things before, but I'm like, no, I take that back. I don't think I went through that before. So I go on there, it says payout. I said, okay, great. Which means you can see how, what your pay, if you have previous payouts and stuff like that, you can see. So I'm like, let me go to payout. Now, I just got signed up for monetization, so I know I didn't get paid out yet. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I received an email. I want to say maybe last week or so, from Facebook, telling me about it's an invoice, but it's pretty much telling me how much I'm going to get paid out for my reels within that month. It was from November 10th to December 10th. No, from October 10th to November 10th, right? So it's a month. You get paid every month, and then whatever you make within that month, they'll send you an invoice, which is pretty much a statement that shows you how much you're going to get paid. So they sent me both emails, one for my regular Mone Greenwich page and one for the Mone the Mogul page. So I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm thinking, if you hacking in my stuff, you finna change all my information so that everything goes to you, right? So I'm like, well, how am I still getting emails? Why am I still getting emails? So then it told me how much I was gonna get paid out. I said, okay, Simone, that's what made me go back on the page and go to manage and then go try to find, because I'm like, oh, you got to get your money. You got to get, because I was not expecting that. I was like, you gotta get your money. You gotta find where this money is going, because that is when I was gonna cry. If that money ended up going to them, I was going to be so butthurt, okay? So I'm like, okay, you gotta find out. You gotta find out. This is my phone, right? You gotta find out. You gotta find a way to figure out where this money is going. So I went on there, I clicked manage, I don't know if it was settings or whatever. So there was an option that says payout. I'm like, okay, so I go to payout. So the payout, it shows you your banking information. It shows you, so when you sign up, and anybody who knows, when you sign, or if you don't know, when you are monetized or sign up for the bonus program to be monetized, you have to fill out tax information. And so all of my information was there still. It was my business, Mone's Curvy Closet LLC, my tax information, my address, my bank account information. Nothing was changed. I'm like, okay, great, okay. But still, that could be it. I don't trust them. It could be something on the back end that it could have changed that I can't see. So then at the very bottom, it said admin payout. It had two names. The admin payout was a section, and it said, let me see if I can get it, and let me see if I can read it to you. Hold on. Okay. So I went on here, I pulled everything up, right? I went on, because in order for me to go to the manage page, well, I guess I can go to I did download the Meta Business app, whatever. Okay, so I went on the page, I went to the actual page. They actually added videos on my page, and I just discovered this yesterday. They added some weird videos on my page. They added videos of how to catch a rat with tape. They added plumbing, toilet video, like these weird videos. Every time when I look at this, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. And I really hope that my followers can see that it's a scam, because you see, and the crazy thing is all of my information is still there. Like, you know, when you fill out your detail section on pages, you put your website, you can put your contact information, all that. All of my contact information is still there. So if anybody go on that page and they wanted to follow my other platforms, you clearly can see how to access me. So it's like, why didn't you change everything? But then I guess because of what I do, it drew people. I guess they still want to use that as to draw attention. But people are gonna know, okay, it's something not right. She has all of this fashion stuff, but then there's a video of plumbing, a toilet. Anyway, it just grinds my gears when I see it. But you guys can go on there and see what I'm talking about. It just makes me so mad. Anyway, so I'm on here. So I'm under the payment settings, right? It still has all my information. So payout account admin. So it says update. So it had two names. It had Mone Greenwich, and then it had Mone the Mogul. So when I went to that section, I'm like, what does this mean? Let me read what this means. So I'm pulling it up. Okay, so this is what it means. It said update admins. Admins, this is for the payout admin access, whatever it was just called. It says admins have permission to view and edit payout accounts. They can also add and remove other admins. So my understanding, the people that are listed as admins in this particular section has the ability to edit the payout option, which means they or me could edit the payout to change my bank information to another different bank information. I can also remove admins from this, from doing any of this. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, it was two names. It was my name and it was the Mone the Mogul. So the way it looked was they have the option to edit the payout information and I have the option to edit it, right? So I was just like, okay, wait a minute. This could be it. This could be a way for me to make sure that if I don't get the money, at least I want to make sure they don't get it. So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, this could be the loophole. Do I take them off? Am I reading this right? I got to make sure I'm reading this right, because if I take them off, I want to make sure I'm no longer making money. I want to make sure that I'm not making money from that page anymore, just in case it does come to me. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't messing up anything. So I had to read that, and it may sound self-explanatory, but I had to read it several times to make sure I was not going to make the wrong mistake, right? So I had to think to myself, I said, okay, Simone, what does this mean? This means that Mone the Mogul and Simone Greenwich has the ability to edit or make any changes to how the payout is to be received and who receives it. If you keep Mone the Mogul, which is that page and whoever has access to it now, if you keep their name on here, there's a possibility, and I don't know if they didn't find this option, I don't know if they messed up and they missed it, but I thank the Lord that I was able to catch it, because if they was able to find that, they could have changed my bank information. So I'm like, okay, if you keep them on there, that can potentially allow them to come and find this section and change and take me off. Because remember I told you earlier, because I created those pages, I'm still the head foundation, but they took away all of my access, right? So somehow, maybe because as I'm talking to it now, excuse me for being like real excited, because I'm excited in like a frantic way, but like, and I'm still thinking stuff out. I'm still thinking stuff out. But now that I think about it, maybe they were able to take ownership of my pages, but because when I became monetized, Simone page was still ownership of the payout at that time. So you took ownership of my page, but you didn't take ownership of my payout. And I'm hoping that's what that means. So I was like, what do I do? Do I take them off? Am I messing up? Am I thinking of this right? So I took them off. So it only says I am the only admin of the payout. So I'm thinking to myself like, okay. And I told my mom, I was talking to her about it and explained everything to her. And I was like, this is why I said, coming back to what I said earlier, I told everybody to report the page. But now I don't know if I'm going to tell people to do that. And here's why. They may have taken access to my page, but whatever they did, it increased my platform, which means you are making money for me. And I don't have to do anything about it or do anything for it. If that's what I'm thinking, that's a win for me, right? Whatever they did to increase my following from 11K to 19K, whatever they did to make that video have 13 million views and 10,000 and 11,000 and 342 views on these videos, whatever you did, that is allowing me to get paid the amount that I'm supposed to get paid for that page. And the videos that they're posting now, they have a couple hundred. I think the highest view that I see from those crazy videos that they're posting over there, it has like 792 views. But if you're getting those views and you're increasing those views, I'm getting paid for that, hopefully. And I'm gonna get into that part in a second. So I was like, C1A, maybe this could be a good thing. Maybe this could be a blessing in disguise. I was also talking to my hairstylist about it yesterday too. And she was like, girl, this could be a blessing. I'm like, I feel that way and I want to feel that way. The only thing that I need to be reassured of is when it comes down to payout. I believe they said payout is on the 21st, but the invoice and the settings that I was just on in the app, it said your estimated payout date is the 19th. Today is November 18th. So between tomorrow and the 21st, supposedly, I'm supposed to get paid. If I get that money deposited into my account within these next 2 or 3 days, your girl is smooth sailing. All of this could have actually been worth it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still, you know, hurt by what happened because, you know, it's kind of like, I'm still upset of how everything happened, but I'm more upset of me and how I allowed this to happen, not knowing and not being smart enough of what I was actually doing. I'm still very upset with myself. I should have known better. I should have been smarter, and I just should have known better. But at the same time, everything is a learning process, right? And I say this, I'm glad that these situations are happening at the smaller stage of my content creating career than when I start making bukus of money and potentially somebody taking my, you know, thousands of dollars, right? I'd rather learn these lessons now and make these mistakes now than to make them when I get on a bigger platform and a lot more is at stake. If this turns out to be a blessing in disguise for me, I kind of can't be mad at how it happened. It was like, you know, it's always those situations where you hate that something happened, but it was the best for you. We always have those situations, whether it's relationships, a job that you lost, or a job that let you go or whatever, and you put your hard work and dedication, whatever the case may be. But it was a blessing in disguise that you didn't realize and you didn't know. And I really, really, really hope that that's one of these situations where I hate that it happened this way. But if this is beneficial for me, and it'll be great if going forward that it ends up like this, where y'all do the dirty work and I'm just sitting back collecting a check. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. And I'm not going to put thought into that because I don't want to set myself up, because anything could change. But that would be beautiful if y'all do the hard work and do the dirty work and I'm just sitting back collecting a check. Like, what? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But so there it is. There's the story. I don't know if this video is probably like maybe 40 minutes long. I'm sorry, but I wanted to be as detailed as possible and really give you guys the full story. I absolutely will update you guys and let you know. I'm probably going to update you guys and let you know on my social media. So first and foremost, make sure you follow me on my new Facebook creator page, which is down below. And I'll pop a picture here so you guys can see. To follow that page. The first one was Mone the Mogul. And here's another thing I forgot to mention. Another crazy thing about this happening was I have been not meaning to change or make a new page, but in the very beginning when I had that page, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. I started that page back in 2015, and I was changing the names and kind of revamping it to whatever I was doing at that time. But I had the page for a long time and I really was not paying attention to it. It like literally one day I looked at that page, I had 4,000 subscribers, and I mean 4,000 followers. I was like, how the heck I get that? And then it wasn't literally until recently, like maybe within the last couple months, I noticed that I had what, like 7,000, 8,000. I'm like, oh my God, Simone, you really need to pay attention to this page. And so I literally just a couple months ago started focusing on that page. So I really wasn't paying attention to it. And then the only thing, I revamped it and everything else, right? But the only thing that was bothering me, and I think I mentioned this several times on here, I have been trying to change that name from Mone the Mogul to Mone's Curvy Closet, and I could not change it. Every single time I went to the settings to change it, it told me there was some type of restriction on my account that I couldn't change it. I didn't want to create another page because I had so many followers. It was going to be hard for me to get all those followers over to another page. So I wanted everything. I wanted all of my platforms to be Mone's Curvy Closet. That was the only thing, well, besides my Snapchat. But I don't even be on Snapchat. But I wonder if I can change the name on Snapchat. I don't know. I don't even be on Snapchat like that, so I did not care about that. I don't even promote it like that because I don't be on it. But I wanted to change the name so bad, and it would have just been an icing on the cake if I could have changed that name. But I tried everything. I even emailed Facebook. I Googled how to change. I mean, I knew how to change it, but it was something on there that was not allowing me to change it. And I was trying to find every which way or trying to find information on how to change it. And it just wouldn't work, right? So I left it alone. I said, okay, whatever. I'll just leave it be. The one thing that I will say out of all of this was I was able to create a page from scratch. And I was able to create the page in the name that I wanted. And although it absolutely does not have as many followers as that page has, I am excited to start fresh and over again. And so that's one of the good things about this situation. And I'm just trying to look at it from a positive view. But I will absolutely let you guys know if I was able to retain that money or not. I'll probably let you guys know on my social media, my Instagram and my Facebook. So make sure you guys follow both. Again, all my information is down below, and I showed you guys a picture of my new Facebook page. But there you have it, guys. Again, that is the story. Don't beat me up as much as I'm beating my own self up, okay? It is a lesson learned. I promise to be more smart and, you know, go with my gut instinct in that moment. It was okay, you know? I didn't get any red flags until after. So it's a learned lesson, okay? And I promise myself that I will do better. But again, this is an educational video for other content creators. If it's something that doesn't seem right, if you are just not, don't do it, okay? Pass up on the opportunity. There are a lot of emails that I still pass up on because I just don't trust it. Don't give out your information if you don't feel comfortable. And just be smart about it. Just be smart about it. And then even if it does seem legit and something ends up happening, don't beat yourself up. It is a lesson learned, and that's all we can really do, you know? Scammers and hackers are becoming smart, and they are really making themselves seem real official. So anybody could be fooled, right? Anybody could be fooled. So don't beat yourself up. I'm trying not to beat myself up. I'm trying to look at this positive. As you guys seen, like I just said, if this ends up, you know, this money ends up coming into my account, this could be a win for me, okay? So pray for me, y'all. Pray that it does, okay? Well, by the time you guys see this video, it would have already happened whether I got it or not. But it's a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys. There's the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys, you know, continue to come back to my channel. I appreciate the love that you guys give me. I know your girl has been absent. I know. But I'm trying to ease my way back into here. And I'm trying to think of different things to do. So anyway, but again, I always say if there's any brand that you want to see or you want to see more of that I do, I am trying to do some different brands that I have not done in a while. For instance, Rev Dolls I have not done in a while. Curvy Scents I have not done in a while. I was actually on their website last week or so. So I'm trying to go back to some brands that I have not done in a while. So No, did I place an order at Curvy Sense? I don't even know. Whatever, you guys will see if I did or not. But anyway, if you do have somebody that you want me to talk about and to review, please put that information down below and let me know. And until then, make sure you follow me on all my social media, and I will catch you guys on another video. Bye. Oh, and if you want to see me on my vlogging channel, which is normally where I'm at, then follow that page down below as well. The link is in the description box. Okay, bye girl.